Sheriff's Office emergency.
Most recently, the deputy talked my wife into letting me in the house, and then she locked me in the garage, and when I tried to kill her...
What was that?
He just shot me!
Oh, I'm shooting at somebody. She's driving. She just shot him.
What you just heard was a former U.S. Marine getting shot by an active-duty U.S. Navy officer. On the day of the shooting, police had been to his house twice before he was locked in his garage and shot 4 times in the back, all because he wanted to keep his kids safe.
And he said, she always told her stories about you, me, and I thought you sucked. But now that I think about it, she's crazy as hell and probably did the same stuff to you. I said, but I'm sure there's plenty more to the stories you don't know, as you can probably see now. Colin said, yep, she just locked me in the garage because I wouldn't talk to her. Then I responded to that, and I said, if you ever want to talk, I probably know more about what you're going through than anyone since I've dated Bree.
Some of the interviews we're about to show you have never been seen before, and they give us a different perspective on how things unfolded after that first 911 call made by the victim's wife, Bree.
Hi, can I have a police officer? My husband pushed me up against the wall and threw me on the floor, and he's threatening
your husband still there?
Yes.
Are you able to stay in that room until the deputies get there?
Yes, but I don't want him to take my daughter. If he's going to throw
Are you
me
by
around,
yourself in the room? You're with your son and he's with your daughter. What's your husband's name?
Colin.
Body cam footage played during the trial showed officers responding to Bree's call and first encountering Colin, who was sitting outside his garage. The same garage where he would be shot just a few hours later.
We'll talk to one out here, then I'm assuming that's your wife or the other half, you want to say what they call this?
Wife, yeah.
We talk to you guys separate.
She's got a shotgun and her pistol in the bedroom with her.
Okay.
And my pistol is on the dashboard of my truck. I'll put it there all pretty for you.
Okay, you stay out here, man.
I'm Sylvan. There's a little dog running around. She won't get it.
Her name's Bree?
Her name's Bree. She's got both the kids in there with her.
Okay. Did you call us?
Yes.
What's going on today, ma'am?
So my husband is trying to take the kids.
What's up, big guy?
He threw me on the floor and pushed me against the wall.
And this all happened today?
Yes, it happened today. We've been having issues over since the weekend.
What are the issues about?
Just typical relationship stuff.
Are you guys married?
Yeah, we're married, but his go-to is to use the kids against me. So he's ready to take them to Georgia.
So why don't you give me a rundown on what happened during your argument?
All right, so she called you right now because she figured out that I want to take my kids to my parents' house in Georgia. For me, I guess me to have a break from her. A little bit of backstory. In March, she tried to kill herself and did inpatient. After she was inpatient and then she was outpatient group for a while. She got kicked out of that group and then went back in, Baker acted a second time for suicidal ideations. And there she was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. Are you familiar?
Yeah, I don't want him taking my kids. I have appointments with attorneys. I don't want him in the house. He raped me over the weekend. I just want
You got any marks anywhere? You mind if we look and check? I mean, because if you got any marks anywhere, I mean, you got any bruises or anything?
No, it was just today because he just pushed me up against this doorway and threw me down on the bathroom floor.
You don't have any redness anywhere?
2 and 3, and 12.
I'm gonna say because I need something, you know, because the problem is I got to be able to prove it. That's why I'm asking if you got marks or bruises or anything. Anyway, I need something else.
So next time I'll just make sure that he punches me in the face.
That's not what I'm saying at all. Did the kids witness any of it? No.
Colin and Bree had been married for 7 years. They had a baby boy in 2017 and a baby girl in 2018. Bree also had a 12-year-old daughter from her previous partner, Hardy, who was a DEA agent. According to Colin, he and Bree had been arguing since the night before because she was watching TV at full volume, and he wanted the kids to sleep peacefully. When he turned off the Wi-Fi to stop her from watching, she put his MacBook in the dishwasher overnight, which he discovered the next morning.
After she had said, I'll show you Vindictive last night, I thought she meant she came in and put the music on. I found this morning my laptop was missing. So I'm looking all around the house for it, and finally I'm like, wait a minute, the dishwasher was running all night. Put my fucking MacBook in the dishwasher. It's a $2,500 computer. And then
it's unfortunate.
Cut me off from all the credit cards she has control over. She's the primary breadwinner in the family.
And is she was she allowed to go? Did you plan on her coming?
No, I didn't plan on her coming.
Okay, you're just gonna take a break?
Yeah.
And they're your kids, right?
They're my kids.
Okay, y'all are married, had kids.
Married.
They're your blood.
They're both of our kids, and then I have a stepdaughter who's probably going to be here in about 45 minutes from school.
Okay.
And my stepdaughter is fully hers legally, and her dad lives in Alabama, but he doesn't have any legal control. I can't stop you from taking the little kids because they're yours, but if you take my 12-year-old, I will press charges on you. It's not healthy for the kids to be around it. She's made repeated comments to the kids, the little 3- and 4-year-old, since, well, today.
Well,
So the police are coming to save us because Daddy hurt Mommy. First of all, I didn't. Second of all, you don't tell a child that.
sure. Was at any point in time did it get physical?
I told you I tried to grab my daughter last night, and she got physical and stopped me. So I backed the fuck off at that point because that kind of allegation is the last thing I need. They're right here.
The bags.
What bags?
Suitcase.
Oh, they're in my truck. I'm not leaving the kids with you.
Any reason why she would say maybe that you did batter her?
Because she has borderline personality disorder, and it's a textbook thing for people with that disorder to do is make false allegations.
I get it.
Marital property, man. There's nothing I can do about your laptop, your truck. Pretty much situations that I've seen from my experience for this is going to happen is it's going to be who crosses the line first. There's going to be somebody's going to get mad enough, someone's going to shove, someone's going to grab, someone's going to jail.
It sucks, man.
Yeah. Well, we can't be getting too far into people's lives. I mean, if a crime occurred, yeah, good to go.
Colin wasn't working at the time. He had served 14 years in the Marines and was discharged with 100% disability due to a traumatic brain injury. Still, he was moving forward, set to begin a master's in electrical engineering at Johns Hopkins University. He stayed home and cared for the kids while Bree was on duty. You could see how much they loved him when he called 911 the second time his daughter wanted to be with him, even in the sun, after he'd been locked out for hours.
Hello.
Nice to see you here.
Yes, sir, indeed. What can I do for you? I'm Deputy Glenn with Nurse County Sheriff's Office.
Hey, my wife won't let me in my house.
Okay, is this wife?
Domestic dispute? Yep.
Okay, can I talk to you over here?
Can I have my daughter, please?
Hey, can I just have you wait right there for just one moment, okay? Not right now. Hold on. Just one second. We'll get this figured out, okay? All right, so what's going on today, sir?
She's got mental health stuff going on. I was trying to leave for Georgia, get a break from her for me and the kids earlier today, and then she called you guys. I was talking to you guys. She took my photo ID, all my access to money and everything, and then took the kids inside and locked me out. So I've been locked outside in my driveway for the last couple hours.
Do you live here?
What's that?
Do you live here?
Yeah, we're co-owners. We both.
Okay.
So I've been on the phone with family advocacy through the Navy and all that most of the day, so I haven't cared that I'm outside until she came outside with my daughter on the porch screaming. So I came over and she gave my daughter to me. She didn't make her stop screaming.
You guys, are you guys still married?
I mean, for now, yeah.
It's still legal and it's common property?
Yep.
What's yours is hers and hers is yours, unfortunately.
Yeah, so she's not allowed to stop me from entering my house?
If it's your house and you still live here, by all means, you got to enter your home however you got to enter your home.
Yeah, so she's allowed to change the locks and I'm allowed to break a window, is that what you're saying?
I'm not telling you to break a window. If you want to tear it, I mean, it's your property.
He had been in contact. Well, he had been in contact with my command.
Okay.
So he said that there's allegations of emotional abuse.
Okay.
So obviously I don't want him in there.
Okay.
You know, him and I arguing in front of the kids. So I locked him out.
I don't know if you overheard what I told him. It's his house too, right? He lives here too? So we can't lock each other out of the house. I mean, if we do, he's got every right to enter the house however he's got to enter the house.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. And same thing, if you change the locks, he's got every right to get into the house however he's got to get in the house, okay? If he lives here, he's got property here. For the betterment of your daughter, whatever you guys got going on, you got to put aside for the kids. You see what I'm saying?
I agree, but he told me not to talk to him. So I'm not going to let him in the house if he's going to come in and start arguing.
But at the same time, that's leaving the child. I mean, that's kind of leaving the child out here to fend for herself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. So I don't want him to do that.
Okay, but, I mean, I can't stop him from going inside the house.
Oh, that's fine. I just wanted him to give her to me so that she's not out here.
Okay. So he says you've got his wallet and his driver's license. Do you know where those items are?
No.
Did you remove them from his truck earlier?
No, I took my American Express.
Because those are personal items, okay? So being as those are personal items, not common shared items, okay? You know, if we're taking them from him, that's a theft, okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense? So if we've got those items need to be returned. I'm just going to tell you that, okay? That's a fair warning. All right, so can we agree to let him in so he can bring the kid inside and she can get cooled down?
Yes. So he's not going to harass the kids?
No, he's not going to bother anybody. Okay. And if he does, you can give us a call. We'll come back out here, okay?
Okay.
All right.
The house had multiple guns, as both Colin and Bree had military backgrounds. Bree, in particular, was an active U.S. Navy Chief Petty Officer and a highly trained individual. Shortly after the officer left and Colin returned inside, he went into the garage to fix the house doors. That's when Bree locked him in, and that's when he made the 911 call. It was the last time anyone heard from him.
Sheriff's Office emergency.
Hi, you guys have been out to my house twice today, and then most recently the deputy talked my wife into letting me in the house, and then she locked me in the garage and tried to break my arm when I was trying to get back inside. She's currently got me locked in the garage because earlier she broke both of the big doors, and then when I came out here to fix it after getting in the house earlier, she locked the door behind me. And then when I tried to
What was that?
He just shot me!
Oh, shooting somebody. She's driving. She just shot him. I just heard 4 shots. Sir, are you there? Somebody there? He's not answering. Mr. Turner, I don't know if you can hear me, but I've got help on the way for you.
It was already too late. Bree had shot Colin 4 times, and he had already passed away. There was nothing anyone else could do now. Bree hid the gun behind a toaster in her kitchen and came out of the house with all her children through the back door, which is when the neighbors found her and went in to check on Colin.
Come here, partner. Where, here?
No, over here.
Okay.
All right.
And
I didn't check a pulse to touch him, but...
Where is he?
He's right in the garage.
Anybody else in there? Can we open this?
217. Get EMS in here. 217 baggy signal 7.
Where are they saying who ran in the back?
Hold on. This is Deputy Low. Come here, sweetheart. It's okay.
Hi. Are you in shock right now?
Well, do me a favor. Can you,
Is he alive?
they're working on him right now.
Okay.
I need you to go with this deputy, have her seat in her car. She's going to hang out with you.
I'll get
Okay.
EMS to come check her out. She's the shooter.
Okay.
Sweetheart, come on, let's go. Come over here. That way we'll get EMS to check you out, make sure you're okay, okay? Come on.
Come over here, okay?
Come over here. Come this way. Come on.
My oldest daughter.
Where's your kids at?
That's my oldest right there.
Okay.
She's 12. Her dad's name is James Hardy Joyner. He's in the DEA. He's coming to get her.
Have a seat.
And my other 2 kids. Sure. Have a seat. They're 4 and 3. And they're in that house here. So. Have a seat. Not yet.
Hold on, real quick. We're going to search you, okay?
You dead?
I don't know yet, ma'am. I just got here.
No, I'm fine. That's my kids and my husband. Okay.
Are the kids in the house?
No, they're with the neighbor. Any other? I have nothing. Thing on you that I need to be aware of? Nothing. He was dead. I saw him and I tried to help, but he was dead. Okay, well, let's not talk about that right now, okay? My kids don't have a dad or a mom now. And it's my fault. And he's right. Alright. For right now, we're just gonna do this for right now, okay?
Just for your safety, for ours, okay?
I'm a murderer.
See, listen to me. You're not under arrest right now. You're being detained, okay? We'll investigate.
No, you should arrest me. I killed my husband. Hopefully I just shot him. Maybe he's not dead. He should not be dead.
All right, go ahead and have a seat in the car for me, okay? Listen to me. Ma'am, go ahead and have a seat in the car for me. It's easiest if you just sit your butt down first and you switch your feet inside, okay? Can you do that for me right now? I appreciate you. We'll get this figured out, okay? I'm going to let you know as soon as I know something, okay?
He's dead.
Listen to me. I'm going to let you know as soon as I know something, okay?
I think you can stop
All right. Just twist around, feet inside there, okay? Now listen, I'm going to crack this window for you so you can get some airflow, okay? Do you feel like you need EMS to check you out? Hello, Mr. Jinx? I'm sorry, Mr. Curtis? Yes, sir. Okay, we're on Jinx. I'm sorry about that. That's all right. Do you have the 3 children over here that belong to Bree? Yes, okay. They're here. Are they okay? Can I put my eyes on them real quick? Yes.
All 3 children were at home when Colin was shot. The 12-year-old was severely traumatized by what had happened and couldn't stop crying when the neighbors took them in at Bree's request. Even before the shooting, Colin had texted Bree's father, her ex-boyfriend who was the father of his 12-year-old stepdaughter, and her command. Moreover, Bree's own brother was on a call with her when she shot Colin, which we'll come to in a short while.
I think the oldest saw it. She's in there crying and upset. He said,
We got victims out there.
Okay, I was going to say that's what I was going to ask. But I think she saw it because she's in there crying, bawling her eyes out right now. He says that she brought them over about 5 minutes ago, no more than about 5 minutes ago. So I don't know which one of the children saw it. The two little ones aren't crying or upset, but the 12-year-old, 13-year-old, I think it is, she's obviously upset, so she's obviously seen something.
Hey, do you need some water or anything, ma'am? Do you need some water? Okay.
You still okay back there? Are you getting enough airflow through the partitions? I haven't asked for any questions. I told her I don't know anything so far. She just keeps saying, I shot him. Okay.
Yeah, don't That's what she told me on the floor.
Yeah.
She was fine. He was fine when I left. He went. I watched him go into the house. I waited. I sat out here with my cowlies on. He went to the house. They closed the door, and I said, okay. I was going to supplement off of 104's case number because he's already got a case number.
To ensure they weren't missing any details about the shooting, detectives interviewed Bree's ex-boyfriend Hardy, her brother, and the neighbors who were the first to check on Colin.
I answered, and I said hello, and she said, you need to come get Kylie. And I said, okay. I can't remember if I said I'm working or something to that extent, but I think she interrupted me, and she said, I just shot Colin. You need to come get Kylie. And my response, because the only thing I could think of was why. And she said, I don't know. I don't know what happened. You just need to come get Kylie. And so I said, okay. I said, okay, Bree, just relax. I'm on the way.
And she called again and said she thought she was going to need me to come. And I said, just send me your flight info. I was heading home. I thought I was going to have to book a flight to go down there to watch the kids or help her with recovery. She was very upset. It sounded like she was being assaulted. She said Colin was hitting her and kicking her. Okay. And I was telling her to get out of the house, and she said that she was afraid not only for her but for the kids. And I'm like, I don't know if you'll hurt the kids. Get out of the house and protect yourself.
And have you ever known her to have outbursts or any anger issues or anything like that?
When we're not together, so I don't really want to talk about that unless I have to talk about mine and Bree's prior relationship.
Did she ever talk to you about the issues between her and Colin?
No, I stayed out of their business really. When we would call, just casual talk of, hey, how's things going? Like, oh, Colin's at home and he's going to school, and I was like, that's good. But she never talked to me about their personal issues or anything that they were going through as far as their relationship.
Okay.
I was almost here. I was actually on the Garcon Point Bridge, and I saw her phone number pop up, and I thought it was probably one of you guys with her phone trying to reach out to me for. That's just my first thought. So I answered, and it was Bree. She said, "Are you with Kylie?" I believe, and because I was kind of shocked it was her, and I was like, "No." I was like, "But I'm almost there." She said, "Is he dead?" I guess referring to Colin, and I said, "I don't know, Bree." I said, how are you calling me right now? How are you on your phone? She said, I'm using my watch. And I said, where are you? She said, I'm in the back of the police car.
And at some point I did hear Colin's voice, and that's when she said she was being hit, and I'm like, just get out of there, run away, run away. And then I heard gunshots, and the phone hung up. I don't know if it hung up or it fallen and broken. I don't know. She was no longer there. I called her back a couple times. She didn't answer, and then I called everyone in the family. I was driving to the airport. I pulled over on the shoulder of the highway. I didn't know what I heard. I mean, I knew what I heard, but I didn't know what happened, and she hung up.
So the text it said, hey man, Bree's losing it. She ran my laptop through the dishwasher last night because I turned the Wi-Fi off. I'm planning on getting out of here with the little kids, but she's already told me she'll press charges if I take Kylie with me. I don't know what you can do legally, but I wanted to give you a heads up. So I responded to that text and said, damn dude, I hate that. I'm not sure what to do, but thanks for the heads up. I was really hoping she had gotten better.
What happened last night that you remember?
She came running out from the backyard saying, call the cops. I shot my husband with her 3 kids.
And who is she?
I don't know her name, but she was the one that shot him.
Mm-hmm.
She and her 3 kids just came out crying from the backyard saying she shot her husband. And
what does she look like?
she has like red hair, and she's like kind of tall.
And what'd you do after that?
I called the cops, and then my parents came outside. I went to them and told them, and then they went down to the house.
I texted Colin and I said, everything okay, man? She always told her stories about you, me, and I thought you sucked. But now that I think about it, she's crazy as hell and probably did the same stuff to you. I said, I definitely had my down days and did my share of wrong in the past, but I'm sure there's plenty more to the stories you don't know, as you can probably see now. Colin said, yep, she just locked me in the garage because I wouldn't talk to her. And I said, if you ever want to talk, I probably know more about what you're going through than anyone since I dated Bree and was with her for years. I didn't actually text that, but that was what I was insinuating. I said, you were able to keep her happy a lot longer than me, and you somehow have been able to get through to her more than I ever did, because they have usually been a pretty good couple as far as I know, and nobody ever really knows what goes on the other side of the house, as you know, in the line of work that you're in. So
It was clear that Bree wanted to create a narrative in which Colin was an abuser, and she was being tortured every day. She even lied during her interview, claiming that Colin was physically harming her when she shot him, and that it was an act of self-defense, despite his 911 call making it clear he didn't even know she was behind him when he was shot.
The only thing I'm gonna say one thing, and that is, I've talked to a lot of people tonight, okay, but I feel like your voice is the most important.
I'm under arrest, right?
Yeah, I'm under arrest.
He threw me on the ground and said nobody would believe me because I was a crazy bitch. I didn't want them to see us fighting.
Yeah, Bree.
Thank you. He just wanted to take them because I told him that I wanted a divorce. And so he was just trying to take the kids. I locked it for some reason, I think to talk to him.
You locked him out for some reason, and that was
No,
to talk?
I locked him out. He was in the garage. I locked him out.
Okay.
He tried coming in, so I blocked the door, and he kicked my foot and was trying to push. And then I was banging on my neighbor's door, shaking him.
How many times did you shoot him, Bree?
He said something, and just the look on his face. He was gonna kill me. And that's how I shot him.
I believe that you tried to help him, okay?
Was he dead? Is he dead? They would tell me I think he was dead.
Yes, ma'am, he passed away.
Where's the gun normally kept so we can go get it?
It's in the kitchen. I put it in the kitchen.
Why did you have the gun when you went to the garage door? Do you know?
Why did they arrest him when I called the police? Why did they arrest him? I didn't want him dead.
I wasn't out there.
I told them. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Hello?
Daddy.
Hey.
I killed Colin.
I know you did, Sonny. I know you did. I'm just trying to figure out why. Was he threatening you, or? He did, right?
He's dead.
Oh, yes, he is. I'm sorry about that. I'm very sorry. Well, we're going to be involved in figuring out the process. I guarantee that. We have to talk to Teray and Don. God, I don't even know if they know you. You know, I'm really pissed right now, Bree. I'm very mad at you. I know you're going through a terrible thing, but Jesus, this is so uncharacteristic. Why did you go for it? Why did you have a gun? Was he going to hurt you?
Bree was sentenced to life imprisonment for first-degree murder, and her reckless actions left their 3 children parentless. It's never too late to leave a relationship, and sometimes it's the only way to prevent lives from being destroyed. After her conviction, she received a general discharge from the Navy and currently has an appeal pending in a district court. Colin's 12-year-old stepdaughter now lives with her biological father, Hardy, and his wife, while the 2 toddlers are being raised by Colin's parents. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.